Plegar en Labrador, Prayer to the Laborer. This song, with this song, Victor won the first Festival of New Song in Chile, in Santiago. He sang it, the festival was held in Estadio Chile, the basketball stadium which held about 5,000 people, which was also a cultural center. Estadio Chile became infamous as one of the stadia used as torture and extermination camps during the Kissinger, Nixon, Thatcher, Pinochet coup in 1973. It's also infamous because just where he had won that concourse, when his song had echoed around the stadium, Victor himself was tortured and murdered in that very place. But in 1991, John JARA, the JARA family in Tilimani and so on, and a little bit of help from me, very little, we sang Plegaria as the climax of an event to heal, to cleanse, to return to public use that very stadium. That very stadium these days bears the name Estadio Victor Jara. Stand up and see the wonder of the mountain, source of the sun, the water and the wild wind. You can harness the rush of mighty waters, you with the seed sow the longing of your soul. Stand up and see these hands with which you labor. Stretch out, grow tall, hands joined with these your sisters and your brothers, working together by deepest blood united, knowing together the future can be known. Levántate y mira la montaña, de donde viene el viento, el sol y el agua. Tú que manejas el curso del río, tú que sembraste el vuelo de tu alma. Levántate y mírate las manos para crecer, estréchala a tu hermano, junto iremos unidos en la sangre. Hoy es el tiempo que puede ser mañana. Líbranos de aquel que nos domina en la miseria. Tráenos tu reino de justicia, igualdad. Sopla como el viento la flor de la quebrada, limpia como el fuego el cañón de mi fusil. Hágase por fin tu voluntad aquí en la tierra. Tráenos tu fuerza y tu valor al combatir. sopla como el viento la flor de la quebrada, limpia como el fuego el cañón de mi fusil. Levántate y mírate la mano para crecer, estréchala a tu hermana, junto iremos unidos en la sangre, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. 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 Ágil como un volantín en los techos de barranca, jugaba el niño Luchín. Con sus manitas doradas, con la pelota de trapo, con el gato y con el perro. El caballo lo miraba, fragile as a tiny kite, flying high above the rooftops. Luchín playing in the mud, his little hands a mass of children, playing with his little rag ball, with his friend the cat, his friend the dog. The old horse stands there, smiling gently en el agua de sus ojos. Se bañaba el verde claro, gateaba su corteza con su potito embarrado. The horse was like a great big toy, standing in a tiny cabin, seemed to give him so much joy to be Luchín's close companion, playing with his little rag ball, with his friend the cat, his friend the dog. The old horse stands there, smiling gently. El caballo era otro juego. En aquel pequeño espacio, al animal parecía le gustaba ese trabajo con la pelota de trapo, con el gato y con el perro, y con Luchito mojado. Well, if there are children like Luchín, left with only mud and worms to eat, why don't we open all the cages so that some, like little birds, they can fly away free? Si hay niños Amulochin che commenterai usano Abramato dall'amor Porque vuelan como pájaros Free with the little rag boy With his friend the cat, his friend the dog And with the old horse too Why not? Con la pelota detrás Con el gato y con el perro Y también con el caballo Well, of all the interpretations into English that I've made of Victor's best-loved songs, this one, I think, works probably as well as any, if not better than most. And it's lots of fun, because you have, in his day, he was accompanied by people playing comb and paper. If you remember, those of us old enough, the glories of scratchy toilet paper. You could put it up against a comb and make a buzzing sound. So nowadays, of course, high-tech has taken over everything, so here's the modern version of the scratchy toilet paper and the comb. The tricky thing about it is, of course, it makes great sound, much easier. But the tricky thing is, what do you do with it when you're trying to play the guitar at the same time? Now, some of you may remember Bob Dylan's nonsense about a proper holder for his harmonica. So anyone who can come up with a proper holder for a kazoo will win the prize. Anyway, it's called El hombre es un creador. The working person is no fool. Que otro tanto de niño aprendí a sudar, no conocí las escuelas ni supe lo que es jugar. Me sacaban de la cama por la mañana temprano, ladito a mi papá fui creciendo en el trabajo. Like so many other children, I learned early to sweat and toil. Never had the time to play, see the inside of the school. They dragged me from the bedclothes way before dawn each day, and I grew up a working hand alongside my old man. Con mi pura habilidad me la di de carpintero, de estúpero y albañil, de gasto y tornero. Uy, que sería bueno haber tenido instrucción, porque de todo el evento el hombre es un creador. Well, I turned out pretty handy. I can cut and shape a plank, build walls, slap on the plaster, fix your car or plug your tank. It would have been quite useful to have had some time in school. No matter what his tools may be, the working man's no fool. I can throw you up a house, I can roll you out a road, make wine and knock your socks off, keep a factory on full load. I go down the darkest mines and I climb the highest peaks, stroll among the stars and I carve the furrows deep. levanto una casa, le construyo un camino, le pongo sabor al vino, le saco mito a la fábrica, por el fondo de la tierra, conquisto la altura, camino para las estrellas y hago surco la espesura. Well, I quickly learned the language of owner, boss and patron. They killed me over and over for daring to sing my song. But I pick myself back up each time, helped by the hands of others. For I know I'm not alone now, there are so many of us. Aprendí el vocabulario del amo en el patrón. Me mataron tantas veces por levantarles la voz, pero del suelo me paro porque me prestan la mano, porque ahora no estoy solo, porque ahora somos tantos. Yay! Okay, ni chicha, ni limonada. You're neither fish nor fowl, you're sitting on the fence. This, together with Te Recuerdo Manda y Plegaria, Victor's most well-known song. It's directed exactly at people like myself, white middle-class folks, or middle-class folks of every description really, sitting on the fence, not committing one way or the other, being neither fish nor fowl, being, what is it the Bible says, lukewarm, and so I'll spit you out of my mouth. So we're going to try a little experiment. Victor, of course, does a marvelous job with this song, and we want to, if I do a couple of verses in English to give an idea of the content for those who don't speak Spanish, and then we'll elide into Victor himself singing it in what was among his last appearances in public. He was in a television interview in Peru about 3 months before he was murdered, so it's very special. And the verses say, come on, get over here where the spuds are burning, which is Chilean for where it's all happening, I guess. And then it says, if you want to get down and party, first there's so much to do. Bread, shelter, song and friendship. For her and him, for me and you. That's all we're asking. Bread, shelter, song and friendship for everyone. So, ni chicha, ni limonada. Get off the damn fence. Come on now, get yourself over here. Get over where the sun is shining. Yes, you are always holding back, making sure that your butt is covered. Come on now, come and join us over here where the spuds are burning. Come on now, come and join us over here where the spuds are burning. Oh, you're not real. Get off the damn fence. Yes, you who love to sit round and fondle your precious Peter's pens. Usted no es nada, no es chicha ni limona. Se lo pasa manoseando, caramba, samba su dignidad. So if you want to get down and party first, there's so much to do. Bread, shelter, song and friendship, for her and him, for me and you. And if you find that too radical, well, it's up to you, Jack. This baby's going forward, no time for turning back. Oh, you're not real. Get off the damn fence. Yes, you who love to sit round and fondle your precious Peter's pen.
Usted no es nada, no es chicha ni limona. Se lo pasa manoseando, caramba, samba su dignidad. Usted no es nada, no es chicha ni limona. Se lo pasan manoseando, caramba, zamba su dignidad. ¡Uja! Por Dios, habiendo tanta cosa buena en el mundo, ¿no? Digo yo, y hay algunos que se deciden por el bolsillo nomás. Bueno, allá ellos, digo yo. Si queremos más fiestoca, primero hay que trabajar y tendremos patoito, abrigo, pan y amistad. Y si usted no está de acuerdo, es cuestión de usted nomás. La cosa va para adelante y no piensa recular. Usted no es nada, no es chicha ni limona, se lo pasa manoseando, caramba, zamba su dignidad. Usted, oiga, no es nada, no es chicha ni limonada, se lo pasa manoseando, caramba, zamba su dignidad. Ya déjese de patilla, venga a remediar su mal. Si aquí debajito el poncho no tengo ningún puñal, y si siguió siconeando le vamos a expropiar las pistolas y la lengua y todo lo demás. Oh, usted no es nada, no es chicha ni limona, se lo pasa manoseando, caramba, zamba su dignidad. Usted, oiga, no es nada, no es chicha ni limona, se lo pasa manoseando, caramba, zamba su dignidad.
Víctor fue campesino, quería tanto a su gente, cantaba y trabajaba para que se librara de la muerte. Pues el mundo gringo aplastó a su Chile, mató a Víctor a ruleta rusa. Pero pensé yo era el dulce Víctor, en la noche cantar, no se rindan, no. It goes through the terrible experience of what happened to him. He was a singer of the people, yeah. When the coup happened in 1973, he was particularly targeted because his music was so powerful. Él veía la visión clara, él sentía el sueño, y los ecos de su música sonando los demás allá. Luchan por los hambrientos, empobrecidos, sin cesar. Pensé oír al dulce Víctor, the song starts out talking about him like that, then how they trapped him, took him to the stadium, they broke his hands and his fingers. There's a myth that they cut his hands off. You know, it doesn't really matter, they did terrible things, they broke his wrists and so on. But his song went on. Al estadio tenebroso lo llevaron a torturar, machacaron sus muñecos y sus dedos, diciendo, canta ya. Pero su coraje, su canto, su risa, ningún Pinochet podía parar. Y pensé oír al dulce Víctor en la noche cantar. No se rindan, no se rindan, no se rindan ya. La justicia cantemos, no se rindan ya. And so the end of this little song, it's sort of celebrating the vision. It says, Victor, he saw our vision strong and he kept it. And it's the great thing about music, the power of music keeps the vision. Yeah? And so the last verse is, I heard the little bird sing, I saw the little baby in freedom, and all of the other verses say, I thought I heard sweet Victor singing. The last verse says, I'm sure I heard sweet Victor singing. That's it. Los pequeño pajarito, volar, cantar, volar. Vi el sol en la madrugada, la bebita en libertad. Vi la belleza y la gloria, sentí el susurro del atardecer. Y estoy seguro que voy al dulce grito en la noche cantar. No se rindan, no se rindan, no se rindan ya. To be in Chile in the Fundación Victor Jara with legendary Chilean musicians, you know, an arrangement we all worked out together, terrific stuff, you know. And so it's an international event. No se rindan, no se rindan ya. Todos cantamos, todos gritamos, todos bailando, todos marchando, todos soñando. A la justicia cantemos, no se rindan ya. Victor was well known, so we certainly want justice for him. But it's to open the doors for justice to all those whose names are only known to their beloved.